1 in 5 children in the UK are affected by eczema. However, they are suffering more than before because of the constant rubbing on their skin when using hand sanitizer and soaps. Once you have got this condition, you have got it for life.
I've had eczema since I was born. Growing up, I was given different prescriptions for ointments and creams to use on my skin. I moved to Liverpool just over 2 years ago. I immediately seen my skin getting worse because of the hard water here compared to Northern Ireland. I tried not to shower too often as this made things get worse, but my creams were still working. I was able to find gentle shower gels and shampoos that were able to help. I work at Aldi, so we were required to use hand sanitizer frequently. For the first few weeks it was okay, but after that it started to get quite bad. So I started wearing gloves and then would sanitize before and after putting the gloves on. When I come home, I shower to make sure I'm not bringing the virus into my home. I worked 4 days a week, and this then meant I had to shower 4 times a week, and this would make my skin get worse and worse. My clothes would be changed every day, and then they would have to be washed more frequently. Due to this, they would lose their softness and over time became rougher, regardless of what products I used. All of this constant washing has led to my prescriptions not really working, and I've tried a few moisturisers such as Nivea and Aveeno, but because I'm showering so often, they don't really get a chance to work on my skin.
Kehinde Ross, who studies skin disorders including eczema, explains why this is happening and how to tackle it.
A lot of it is by looking after the skin themselves, avoiding scratching the skin wherever possible, application of creams to moisturize the skin to help restore the barrier. You think about the skin barrier, it needs to be intact to reduce the risk of eczema, and the frequent washing will remove some of the essential molecules in the skin that help to keep that barrier intact. And the constant rubbing of the skin probably doesn't help either. But once things go back to normal, then you would expect the eczema to go back to the relatively low level that he's perhaps gotten used to living with.
No one is suggesting that we stop sanitizing. It is a vital weapon in the fight against COVID, but this brings little comfort to Ross and his fellow eczema sufferers.